graduating from Point Loma Nazarene University with a Bachelor's of Arts in Child Development, I knew that I wanted to pursue more in my education. I knew I loved working with children and teaching preschoolers. I knew that my purpose in life was to serve God by showing His love to others regardless of their beliefs. Through prayer, I decided to apply and accept APU's Master's in Digital Teaching and Learning with a credential in mild to moderate special education. With a year of experience at a charter school, I began my credential work and fought for a way to complete my student teaching there that spring. I was able to step in and help my mentor teacher out more as he needed it, and continue to teach my students some of the technology skills I learned within my program. I know that my decision to pursue a master's in digital teaching and learning was important as education and the world progresses in incorporating technology into every aspect of life. I knew that this program would, at the very least, give me a stronger foundation emphasizing use in an educational setting. Even more so, it allowed me to develop a multitude of technological resources to be used in a special education setting that will give my students access to the material being taught in typical classes. Completing this degree means that I will be able to fulfill my purpose in life. It means that I will be able to really help others around me, and I will be challenged every day. This degree means that I will be able to apply my knowledge in a new role. It means that I'll be able to collaborate more with others in helping my students achieve their dreams. It means that I'll be able to be creative in developing a universal design for learning. It means that I can work to better communicate the desires of everyone in the IEP team so that a child can reach to fulfill their potential. Completing this degree means that I can continue to complete another dream of mine to help others reach and realize their own. This program gave me the opportunity and time to further cultivate and develop these skills. The Master's in Digital Teaching and Learning program offered an opportunity to create and manipulate technology to motivate students within the classroom. The program offers a different edge in teaching and engaging students within the classroom and offered a way to document the work of my students. I was shown a variety of ways to do this in digital teaching and learning courses. As a result of Instructional Applications Productivity Software class, I continue to use and research applications to be used on my iPad and iPhone. I enjoyed the opportunity to see hands-on growth in technology. I also learned to create and maintain a user-friendly website for my students. These websites allowed student and parent access to all of the materials and information students might need to be successful and parents might need to support their child. In digital video in the classroom, I learned about a variety of programs and basic techniques for filming. I really enjoyed the creative freedom this class offered. I learned to use programs like Jing, Audacity, iMovie, iDVD, GarageBand, and iPhoto. As a result, I continue to incorporate these classrooms into my personal projects and to projects that I create for class. In evolving educational technology, I was introduced to a variety of ways to use social media to motivate children and use it in the classroom. The idea of using Facebook and Twitter is interesting. So after this class, I chose to continue to research other forms of social media to incorporate in the future. Although it was a lot of work and learning in the 21st century, I felt that I received a lot of feedback and was really able to bounce ideas off to Dr. Cordiff in order to really get to that next level in my program. I also felt that I was able to develop great lesson planning habits, which really helped to form my thinking. I have also learned how to better teach to the whole child by purposefully integrating Gardner's multiple intelligences within my planning. I am so thankful and blessed to have attained these skills and abilities necessary to teach them in a way that also incorporates and addresses the advances in daily incorporation that we have in technology today. I did this entire process out of order by starting with my master's classes before completing my credentialing classes, but I am so glad that I did. I was able to culminate my graduate career at APU with capstone experience in technology and learning. I was given the opportunity to reflect on my education overall at APU. I was also shown how to create a curricula vitae. I enjoyed the freedom of being able to do my action research on something personal. I also like the additional critique and being exposed to another way to have group video chat through Google+. Through this course, I was also able to incorporate everything that I have learned in all of my previous courses. With this experience and knowledge, I feel that I can appropriately adapt material to better fit each individual child and teacher in my role as an education specialist. I continue to work towards and believe in teaching to the whole child. There are so many foundational skills that are necessary in order for a person to lead a fulfilled life to their fullest potential. In my perspective, this means teaching to the whole child. I also realize that project-based learning is not for every child. However, I maintain the perspective that there can be a balance of both. With the new Common Core standards, this knowledge and flexibility will help me to be creative, resourceful, and work alongside of other teachers to provide the best possible education for our students. Professionally, I have grown extensively through my studies at EPU. I have gotten the experience of collaborating with a variety of people from a variety of educational backgrounds. I have gotten even more experience in critique when teaching a class. I have attained a variety of resources in order to be the best possible educator I can be. I have also received a wealth of knowledge in order to appropriately plan and teach to the multiple intelligences. I have received the experience necessary to teach a traditional classroom and a project-based classroom. Overall, I enjoyed my experience and the program offered at APU. It gave me an additional digitally influenced edge to my resume and helped me to broaden and effectively apply my technological skills in the classroom. As I continue to progress through my professional life, I am finding it more difficult to truly maintain a healthier lifestyle. Participating in activities that are active and include exercise has always been a part of my lifestyle. However, now that I am no longer on the dance or basketball team, my mandated amount of hours spent on my physical health are limited, if any at all. That leaves me questioning, what happened to myself? I have noticed that when stressful situations occur in my personal and or professional life, when there is an overwhelming increase in workload, or when others demand my attention, are in need, or ask for help, it becomes an immediate trigger to ignore my personal health. I have also noticed that I will miss or choose not to work out because I am tending to the needs of others or working on homework. I also will choose not to work out because I feel guilty for wanting to work out instead of helping others. I chose to work on my physical health to research and change for a combination of reasons. My health is important to me, and this year it has been difficult to commit to a health plan as a result of my intensive schedule. I also put myself behind everyone else and their needs. By choosing to focus on my physical health, I am choosing to put some focus on myself. I am choosing to better my health for the long run. I am choosing to take time to breathe and take care of my body. I am choosing to take care of the temple God has blessed me with. By choosing to focus on my health, I know that I will be more confident and happy in my newfound fitness, creating better habits for myself overall. So I ask myself, will implementing a consistent diet and exercise habits improve my self-image and self-confidence? I created more of a regular health plan for myself to implement throughout each week. At the beginning of the week, I went grocery shopping for healthier foods, which motivated me to make healthier choices if I ate out. I also packed my lunches and planned ahead for dinners in class. I also set aside specific times during the week to exercise and purchased Insanity to further motivate myself as I have spent more money and invested within my exercise. I also have a friend that I started the Insanity workout with to keep me accountable. I continuously planned on helping people outside of my workout schedule. I also tried to schedule more activities with friends that involved exercise versus centering social activities around food. In order to keep myself accountable, I recorded everything that I ate, as well as the exercise that I did each day. Being successful in this action research project has included compliments from friends and family, feeling better about wearing certain clothes, being comfortable going out in public, and not second-guessing going to the polar beach. I began my action research not working out at all or being mindful of what I ate. By the end of week 3, I was able to accomplish my 3 workouts a week. It was difficult this week because I was out of town, but I still found time and made sure that I worked out before I left. The days I work out, I feel especially better. During week 3, I also spoke with friends who are especially into fitness and nutrition. I spoke with them about training for 5K and 10K runs. They assured me that taking time to allow my body to rest will give me the results I want and was needed for my muscles to be truly healthy and not overworked. Now that I have finished, I will reassess where I'm at and create more of a workout schedule tailored to meet the results I want to achieve. Overall, I enjoyed being able to choose one aspect of my life that I wanted to improve upon, create a plan, and try to implement it. Recording everything kept me accountable for what I was doing and helped me to better stay on track. One of the biggest things I learned was forgiveness, and that my overall perspective was not realistic for the results I wanted. This project was a great beginning and opportunity to better my health. Now I will be able to create a new plan to better fit my current needs and adjust in time for my change in schedule for the new school year.
There was a farmer who had a tree, and Apple was its name-o. A-P-P-L-E, Apple was its name-o. This song is just one of the many other songs and activities that will not only motivate your kindergartner, but also be provided as inspiration and an example for one of the many projects your child will be participating in my 4-week bilingual thematic unit on apples. This thematic unit will allow your child at the kindergarten level to learn extensively about apples in both Spanish and English. The unit will address letters, phonics, and the language in both, and various other academic subjects. It will include but not be limited to projects such as where apples come from, how they are used in both cultures, what time of the year they can be eaten, and a wide range of vocabulary in each. Each project will include the use of various center activities that include but are not limited to the use of books, iPads and iPods, sensory pieces, internet research, field trips, etc. It will be taught in a way that will allow for the review of terms in Spanish in order to ease the transition of language and knowledge and growth. Once knowledge of the material is evident, we will implement the knowledge and the use of both languages throughout the day. Parents and others can access updates of the projects on my website. You can even access the technological projects that are able to be uploaded onto my website. The objectives of this unit are: students will learn about how apples are used in different cultures, be able to recognize different types of apples by their sensory features, about how they grow, math concepts with apples, basic history of apples, including Johnny Appleseed, spell words like apple, fall, tree, and others that are, as well as learn appropriate amount of Spanish vocabulary that corresponds with each of the projects. One of the many important aspects of teaching for me, 2 things are necessary to incorporate: technology and Gardner's multiple intelligences. To teach a kindergarten class, there are state educational standards and the National Education of Technology standards, both of which are incorporated within this unit. The state educational standards that are taught within this unit include comprehension of the material and working with their peers to enhance the knowledge, counting and basic algebraic thinking, measurement and graphing, social-emotional skills, historical events, time and sequencing, life sciences, artistic perception, and creative thinking. The technological standards that are met within this unit include creating works based on things that they have learned, using it as a means of communication, collaborating with peers using media, application of digital tools, and cultivating a positive attitude towards technology. Gardner's multiple intelligences are also included within this unit in a purposeful way that is carried out with Bloom's taxonomy within each activity. In case you are unfamiliar, Bloom's taxonomy basically takes the child through levels that promote higher comprehension. I learned that those whom are more intelligent musically thrive on the ability to attain information through song or something that contains a rhythm. So I incorporated this intelligence by teaching the children songs in both Spanish and English about apples and other things we use daily, like the days of the week. They will also be creating their own songs about apples based on what they have learned. Those who are more intelligent naturalistically thrive on the ability and love learning about things that are in a more natural environment. So to reach these children, we will be visiting an apple orchard and having an activity on the different stages of apple growth and allow for children to physically see these stages. People who are kinesthetically intelligent thrive on the ability to physically learn about something, actively participating in it as they learn. This unit will allow for kinesthetic learners to actively graph, edit music, even act out events in Johnny Appleseed's life. The visual learner who thrives on the ability to see things will have plenty of opportunities to do so, ranging from the use of MindMaster, a mapping application, to reading books. The verbal learner who thrives on being able to talk through their own ideas to learn will have plenty of opportunities to do so as well. They will talk about historical events of Johnny Appleseed, their sensory perspectives on apples, and being able to sing about it all. The interpersonal learner who thrives on being able to work through things on their own to learn will have the opportunity to participate in various center activities on their own, come up with ideas for their projects on their own, and have the opportunity to express themselves through many activities, including the theatrical and sensory perspectives. People who are interpersonal learners thrive on being able to work with others to learn. Thus, in meeting them, there will also be group projects like creating a song or class discussions on how we know if an apple is good or bad to eat based on the sensory aspects of it all. Finally, the mathematic learners who thrive on logical reasoning will be met through activities that include sequencing the growth stages of each person's favorite apple. Although 8 of these intelligences are met and described, these are not the only ways they are incorporated within the thematic unit I have created. I have also incorporated and have detailed technology integration that corresponds and is age appropriate. Please feel free to visit my website, mstish.webs.com, to download a copy of my unit. Thank you for watching, and God bless.